Hi everyone, how are you all? Hope that all of you all are fine. So today we are going to go through chapter 10 about motion. So what is motion all about? Motion is all about movement. So how are we supposed to define what is motion all about and what are the calculation? How's the calculation of speed is going to be under the chapter of motion? Okay, so let's have a look on that. So what is motion? Is any physical movement or change in position or place relative to a reference point. For example, this is the reference point initially, the place where the girl is standing. And when she does a movement, so initially from the reference point to the moment that she stops, her movement is where they call as motion. Initially means physical movement. Moving on, let's look into the formula or the definition of speed. Speed is equivalent to the distance of an object travels per unit of time. For example, it could be under second, hour, year, or etc. So the speed equation will literally be speed, which is under meters over second, distance, which is in meter, and over time, which is in second. So V is equivalent to S over T. So a car travels a distance of 500 meters in 10 seconds. So what's the car's speed initially? So V is equivalent to S over T. V stands for speed, S is for the distance, and T is for the time. Okay, so a second car travels in a distance of 100 meters in 20 seconds. So what is the car's speed? So initially, how are you supposed to do the calculation is that those 500 meters will have to be divided with 10 seconds. So 500 meters divided with 10 seconds and the answer would be 50 meters per second. Now looking into the second calculation, which means 100 meters in 20 seconds. So 100 meters divided with 20 seconds and initially you get 5 meters per second. So this is the car speed of the second car where it travels, right? So let's look into more practice. Speed is equivalent to distance over time. So an elevator actually travels from the first floor to the 25th floor of the building, a distance of 100 meters in 30 seconds. Right? So what is the elevator speed? So initially the distance will be 100 meters, right? And the time that has been given is 30 seconds. So initially the first floor to the 25th floor is just the travel of the different floors. So you do not have to get distracted within those numbers. But here, what your concern has to be is that when they ask for speed, it's definitely distance over time, which simply means 100 meters divided with 30 seconds. So 100 meters, when you divide with 30 seconds, you'll get 3.33 meters per second. So this is how initially you're supposed to get the answers for the speed formula, right? So I think that this is more than enough to calculate the speed of motion in this particular chapter, and I hope that all of you would understand how to do the calculation for chapter 11 under sound. Thank you everyone. Have a nice day.